Hey y'all, so I am working on some turmeric soap, and I'm sorry I'm coming in late. Annabelle wanted to watch YouTube on my phone, and then my mother called, and things just kind of went downhill from there. But not Mom's fault. Let's just be clear on that. My fault. Just trying to find a place to put things now. So I've already measured my oils. I've already done my lye water. I've already gotten this to emulsion, and I'm making turmeric soap, so it's pretty straightforward. I have my turmeric already measured out, which I did 1 teaspoon per pound of oil. 1 teaspoon per pound of oil. So I'm going to take, and I probably should have dispersed this already, and I didn't. So we're just going to kind of go with it and see what happens with it. Hopefully it will do a good job and mix on in. Hey Anna, can you check with Dad about that? I just got a message from the place, from the DoorDasher, about my ice cream. Can you please check on that? I actually don't really know what it was about. No, ask your dad. Your dad gets some too. Okay. So. I know I should have done this differently, but that's just how it happens sometimes. And we're just gonna have to make sure this turmeric gets mixed in here really good and dispersed good. It's really a pretty orange. I love this. Now I know it's gonna fade off some. Everyone's does, but almost knocked that window over. That would not have been fun. Like I said, this is just a really straightforward, I always say that, but for real, this is supposed to be straightforward. So, I am doing this in one of my larger molds, because I wanted more of it. And I have another pound of soap over here left. Again, safety first. You see, I've got my gloves, and I've got my arms on, sleeves on, and I've got my glasses on. So,
they said that the dasher, she said that the message said that the dasher was on its way.
oh, okay, to the store or to your?
I'm not sure.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. Okay, so here's this. Yeah. You know, I got home and I was out of Diet Dr. Pepper, and if you know me, you know that's never good. I have to have my Diet Dr. Pepper.
You do.
So this is just as simple as filling this little bad boy up right here, just like that. And then we're going to scrape the rest of the goodness out of here, because we don't want to leave any soap behind. No soap left behind.
Yep.
Okay, Anna, go find something to do.
Okay, you want me to go be on the lookout?
Sure.
It's not like the dogs are gonna warn us.
How about you go check that out there?
Okay.
Yeah, go do that. And by I say that out there, I mean laundry, because we have to have clean clothes.
We do?
Mm-hmm. Now, it's still a little too liquidy to do a top right now, so I'm going to kind of set it to the side and let her thicken up just a little bit, so then I can do a cute little design on the top. Now, I did do this with a mango butter in it because I just wanted to add a little something special to it. Y'all, I still have dishes from the other day that I haven't done from the last time I made soap when y'all were here, because that was a rough soap session. That was a lot of stuff, and we've had a lot going on over the last couple weeks, so it's kind of been just a lot going on. Now I'm going to grab my other clean whisk. Always have a whisk. Always have a clean whisk laying around. And this I measured out earlier. It's about, I think I did 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds, 2 pounds, 2.5. I don't remember. I love it when I do that. But, so this is just plain, nothing, no frills. So we gotta add some frillies to it. I've been wanting to try this clean cotton here. And I do have my fragrance oils for that. I know how much is gonna be, this gonna go in there. So, I'm going to go ahead and get that measured out. I'm gonna get my scale over here because everything has to be super precise. Now I know that's not something that I've ever really like discussed on here just a whole lot because I usually have everything weighed out and ready to go. But I want to start doing like super simple ones with you guys so you can kind of see how it goes. It smells so good. Can you smell? Smells good. It's clean cotton, so it's just literally a clean fragrance. And we'll run out of room. It's not supposed to accelerate or anything like that, which is always good. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in there. Maybe making a mistake, but we'll see. Because I've got to add just a little bit more here, just a tiny little bit to make it right. Yeah. Got my fragrance oil mixed in. Really wondering if I should trust it or not, but we'll see. I'm gonna split this up into a few colors here. That I should have already dispersed out, and I didn't because I got kind of tied up in things. So, because with, you know, when I think of clean linens, I think of white, I think of blue, and I think of yellow. So I'm thinking like clean linens, you know? And I don't know why. I don't know why I think that. It's just how I do it. But we are going to separate these, and y'all, like I said, we've had a lot going on, and some of you may know what's been going on, and some of you don't, and that's okay. But we just had a lot going on. So my dishes over there have kind of been the last thing on. So I'm gonna just separate this out. Probably going to do the yellow in here because I don't want to do just as, you know, I'm going to keep it kind of simple. And then a little blue, a little white, and measuring over here. Now I keep some of this already made up, the white, which that's gonna about do it for that, but that's okay because I've got some more coming, and that's exactly what I needed. So that worked out like perfect. So I'm gonna add that in. That is titanium dioxide, and it's just gonna turn this like really white. And just kind of looks like cupcake batter to me, or pancake batter, and it's going to make this thicken up. It's going to thicken up because it has a little bit of water in it. That's what I had it dispersed in there. So next thing I'm going to do is some blue. And I absolutely love these little lily flobbers that I got. It makes it so much easier to measure out exactly what I want, because I want about that. It's about a half a teaspoon. I have no idea what she's talking about. Right there. She's in there talking about something being so cool. Y'all, I don't know what she's talking about. How about this girl said the other day, y'all, I kid you not. So she got my husband's old Apple Watch, right? Because he upgraded his phone. And when you upgrade your phones, you have to have new things because that's just the way things work, right? So, how about
Please.
this girl?
Don't tell them, please.
Oh, no, I'm telling them. This girl says her friend must be at the fair because she didn't answer her phone. And I said, why would you think that she's at the fair? The fair's not in town. She's like, oh, yeah, it is. And I said, why would you think that? And she said, well, because it says it on my watch. Y'all, that's the weather. It was fair weather. I ain't even gonna lie. I laughed so hard at that child. I love her. She's so funny. I mean, it just always keeps me on my toes. But it was funny, and we laughed, and we will remember it forever. Do you hear me? Forever, we will remember it. Because why not? What's the point? And you know, I mean, you gotta enjoy your life, you know, and kind of laughing at your kids sometimes is just part of it. Y'all, I totally just thought about this, but my high school colors growing up were blue and gold. And so I'm getting some really pearl piratey colors coming on here. Woohoo! It is starting to thicken just a little bit, but I don't think it's because it's the fragrance oil. I think it is literally because it has mango butter in it. And this is cooling off on me. Because I may or may not have went and had dinner before. And when I say may or may not have had dinner, I mean I may have like went and ate dinner. You know, while this not went and had dinner, but like ate dinner.
Yeah.
Can
we give them a watch tour?
No. No. But you can get me that mold out of the. You can hand me that purple mold up there.
The purple one.
Mm-hmm.
So. And it's little baby thing. Look, doggies.
That is so pretty. Perfect colors there. Now we are going to put these in the mold. I really don't know what we're going to do with them, y'all. I think we're just going to put them in here. Anna, come on. Where's the pink one? Girl, if you move in. Alright, thank you.
You said you wanted the purple one.
Well, I didn't realize that the purple one was like that. Okay. So, I think what we're going to do is do a little hanger swirl action. I'm not going to use that because that's going to do it. So, I'm going to put me the white in here. And I'll just fill it up. Dump all my white in here. And y'all, sometimes when I put these through, it ends up with like a crazy like glitter left on the side. I mean, I don't know. It might be because I went a little crazy with the glitter. Who knows? You know, this clean cotton smells so good. It just smells like so clean. I hope y'all can see this. I'm hoping by the time I get this done, the other will have set up so I can do a good little top on it. Let me see. It's working on it. It's still a little fluid, but it's working. So we just got our white down there. Now I'm just gonna take and run this down the side, because I just want to do this one. I promise there's really no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just doing it. Sometimes I'll just like to be kind of creative and just see how it comes out, right?
Give me that, Hazel.
And it's never a dull moment with the dogs in here. So
She took the toilet paper.
they're always getting into something. So next we're gonna do a little blue. I'm not really concerned, like I said, with how this lands. I'm gonna swirl it up with my hanger. These are not gonna be just massive bars either. Sometimes I like to just see how things behave. And this would be one of those times. When we get a new fragrance in, just kind of like to see how it does. And pull out our hanger swirl as best we can, because it's stuck. Just like that. And then we're just going to do a couple circles this way. And then I'm going to do a couple circles this way. I'm going to incorporate some of that blue. And we'll see what happens with it. I may end up with green. Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow. That's the way it always goes. Like I said, when I'm just kind of, I like to just kind of see what's going to happen with it, you know? And I think it actually came out pretty nice. I love the colors together. And for our top, after I turn in like 4 circles, you could do a little bit of a drizzle, which is great. I just take, and when you do a drizzle, you just I'm gonna add a little bit of rubbing alcohol and with a dab of the mica. In this case I'm using gold, like gold, not the yellow, the gold. They actually do enough for the top of the other two. I don't know, maybe not. Don't really need that much. Just about half that. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it. This just a second. I have my spray bottle here. My alcohol on it, and just do a little bit of that. Mix it until it's good and dispersed. It didn't have to be anything fantastic. Actually, probably got just a little on the thinner side, but the alcohol will take and evaporate, and that will leave us with just the mica that's in there. So it will be very pretty on the top. And I'm going to go in with with my little dropper here. And just drop a little bit here and there and everywhere. And yeah, I'm probably doing too much, but that's okay. Then I'm gonna grab my little tool. And actually, I'm gonna use this because the other ones that's a little thicker than what I like. Kind of like how that's doing. Just kind of doing like this. Just a little gold flick. And y'all, if y'all have seen very many of these videos, you know we can play with this stuff for hours. I mean, I know I can. I can end up with something that I really like and then be like, yeah, I did too much. You know? So.
You can't be taking videos. You can't be taking pictures of somebody.
I should have got a little bit more down here. Which I'm gonna do. Because I can do what I want to do because it's myself. And this is how we learn. This is learning. That. And she's talking on the phone to somebody. I don't even know who she's talking to. She's just a talking. Okay, now for real, I'm gonna just leave it be. As I'm steadily. I meant once I got done with this part, I was just gonna leave it be. So there we go. That's that one. I'm gonna move this one over here.